What if I told you that finding the right stock is only a small part of making a great trade? You can find the hottest stock in the market, nail the direction, and still lose money. Why? Because finding the stock is only the beginning. A high quality trade is a complete process: stock selection, setup, execution, risk management, and exit. And if just one of those pieces fall apart, a great opportunity can quickly turn into a disaster. In this video, I'm going to break down the complete process I use to execute a perfect trade, from finding the opportunity to exit. And stay with me, because when we get to trade management, I'm going to show you why being right about a stock isn't enough to make money from it. I'm Kevin Lloyd with Market Pro Trading, and let's get into it. Number one, stock selection. Everything starts with stock selection, but I'm not looking for just any stock that's moving. I want a stock that's in play. There's a difference. A stock that's up 5% doesn't automatically deserve my attention. I want to know why it's moving. Is there fresh news, earnings, an analyst upgrade or downgrade? Do any other stocks in the same sector have momentum? Because there's something I want you to remember. Attention creates volume. Volume creates opportunity. When thousands of traders and institutions are focused on the same stock, that's where you get the price movement needed to execute a trade and have follow-through movement. So every morning, I'm narrowing down the market, eliminating the stocks that don't meet my criteria. I'm looking at things like relative volume, catalysts, price action, key technical levels, and overall market context. I want to turn thousands of possible stocks into a short, focused list of opportunities. And this is where a lot of traders make their first major mistake. They assume if I found the right stock, I found the trade. No, not at all. You haven't found the trade yet. You found an opportunity. Now the stock has to give you a proper setup. That distinction can save you from a tremendous amount of overtrading. The setup comes before the entry. Before I start thinking about hitting the buy or sell button, I want context. Where are the important key levels? Pre-market highs, pre-market lows, previous day's high, previous day's close. Where's VWAP, major support and resistance levels? Then I want to know, what exactly am I waiting for? My perfect situation and setup. Because I don't want my trading decision to be, this thing looks like it may go up. That's not a trading plan. That's gambling. I want to be able to explain why I'm taking the trade crystal clear. Whatever my strategy is, I want to identify it before I'm in the trade. Because once money's on the line, your emotions become part of the equation. Always wait for your entry, and here's where patience becomes incredibly important. A good stock and strategy can still give you a terrible entry. That's why I don't want to chase my entry. I want the stock to come into my area and give me the confirmation required by my setup. Before I enter, I'm asking, is my setup actually here? Is price action confirming my thesis? What's happening with the volume? Where's my invalidation levels? How much am I risking? Where's my first logical target? And most importantly, does the potential reward justify the risk? The trade should exist before you even think about entering. You should already know where you're entering, where you're wrong, how much you're willing to risk, and where you may take profits. What would cause you to change your thesis? This is a completely different mindset. You always define your risk before you enter. Now we get to what I believe is one of the most important parts of trading: risk management. Because the objective isn't to eliminate losing trades. That's impossible. You're always going to have some losing trades. Every professional does. The objective is to make sure those losses are controlled. Before I enter, I need to know, where am I wrong? Not where I feel uncomfortable. And if that risk doesn't make any sense, I don't take the trade. Sometimes the best trading decision you'll make all day is doing absolutely nothing. And your position size should come from your risk. This is another place where new traders often get things backwards. They decide, I'm going to buy 1,000 shares, and then they figure out the risk. I would prefer thinking about it the opposite way. First, I'd say, where is the trade invalidated? Then, how much am I willing to risk? Then, what position size fits into that risk? That'll tell you how many shares you can buy. And then from there, position sizing can be based on the amount you're prepared to risk on the trade. Now we're making a calculated decision instead of simply buying any number of shares. Now you're in the trade, and this is where the real battle begins. Because the second you enter, your P&L starts moving. Green, red, green again, then red. And suddenly your heart rate goes up. Your emotions kick in, and instead of managing the trade, you're managing the money flashing on your screen. And that's where new traders always get into trouble. Because the market doesn't care about your P&L. The market only cares about price, and it moves in the direction it wants to. So instead of starting on how much I'm up or down, I'm watching what the stock is actually telling me. Is volume supporting the move? Is momentum expanding or starting to fade? How is price reacting around my key levels? Are buyers continuing to step in? Is the stock holding where it's supposed to hold? And most importantly, is my original trade thesis still valid? If the stock continues to confirm my thesis, I manage the trade according to my plan. If momentum starts weakening into an important level, I will probably reduce exposure. And if the setup fails or my thesis is invalidated, I'm out. Not a, I'll give it another minute, not a, it has to bounce, and definitely not, I'll just move my stop a little lower and give it a little more room. That's how a planned small loss can turn into a completely unnecessary big loss. And remember this, the market doesn't know where you entered, and it doesn't care. It doesn't care if you're down $200 or $50. It doesn't care if you're only $50 away from break even. And it doesn't care that you really need this one to break even on the day. Your job isn't to convince the market that you're right. Your job is to manage the information the market is giving you. And now we're going to talk about taking profits like a professional. Now here's where things get even more interesting, because almost every trader has experienced this. You're in a trade, you're up nicely, everything looks great, and you start thinking, this thing could really keep going. And if you don't take anything off, the stock pulls back. Then it could pull back a little more. And you're saying, okay, it should bounce, then it pulls back again. Now you're watching your unrealized profit disappear. And before you know it, that beautiful winning trade is back to break even. Or even worse, maybe it just went lower. Your winner just became a loser. And that's one of the most frustrating experiences in trading. So how do you avoid that? You need a profit-taking plan before you're emotional about the profits. Maybe your plan can involve scaling out into strength. Maybe you could take a partial at a predetermined R multiple. Maybe you can take some off into major resistance, or hold the final portion as long as the trend remains intact. The exact method can vary based on your strategy, and that's okay. Because here's the important part. Your exit should be part of your process, not a reaction to your P&L. You don't want to invent your profit-taking strategy while the stock is moving and your money is flashing on the screen. Know what you're looking for before the trade happens. That allows you to make decisions based on your plan instead of fear and greed. And don't forget, once the trade is over, you took your profit or your loss, either way, the work isn't finished. Because what you do after the trade is definitely one of the most important parts of becoming a better trader. You do your review. You take a screenshot, you journal the trade, you tag the setup, you record your entry, record your exit, you document what you saw, how you felt, and then you ask yourself one incredibly important question. Did I actually follow my plan? Because here's something newer traders often misunderstand. A winning trade can still be a bad trade, and a losing trade can still be a good trade. You can break every rule in your playbook and still make money. P&L says you won, but your process says you made a mistake. So don't judge the quality of your trading solely by the P&L. Grade your execution, because over time, that's what you're trying to improve. So let's bring everything together here, the perfect trade formula. A high-quality trade isn't I bought a stock and it went up, and you made money on that day. That's an outcome. We're trying to build a process. At Market Pro Trading, I want you to think about the complete trade, the Market Pro Trading process. Scan, plan, execute, and review. You find stocks that are actually in play. Understand the catalyst and identify your key levels, support, and resistance. Wait patiently for one of your setups. Define your entry and know exactly where your thesis is invalidated. Determine your risk and position size before entering. And you execute only when your setup confirms. Manage a chart, not your emotions or your P&L. You take profits according to a predefined plan, and you get out when the trade thesis is no longer valid. Then you journal it, review it, and learn from it. And then you do it again and again and again. Because the objective isn't to make one perfect trade. The objective is to build a process you can repeat over hundreds of perfect trades. So before you take your next trade, I want you to ask one question. Do I actually have a complete trading process, or am I still making decisions moment to moment? Because if you're still struggling with finding the right stocks, knowing when to enter, building your playbook, you don't have to figure it out alone. I'm Kevin Lloyd, the founder of Market Pro Trading, and this is exactly what I help traders build out every day. Give me a call or shoot me an email. I'll gladly help you figure out what your next move is to improve your trading. So trade smart, follow your process, and I'll see you in the next video.